actually an interesting point about what we're doing here is that we're kind of immersed in a group of people that kind of, there's a bunch of bands that we're kind of intertwined with, you know?
Oh, really?
Yeah, not a bunch, but like, there are like two or three that, what's that? Where are those in here? How does work here, man?
That's it, right? Alright, let's make sure everything's going. Can't go back and rewind once you hit play. Record, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, we've got 8 cameras going. Alright, so. Alright,
With no
Right.
problem.
so,
Wanna jump on one?
yeah, let's see.
It's like,
Check 1, 2.
get that
Two
in.
shot, three.
I'm sorry, what's your name again?
Brian.
Brian, okay. And do you want me to, I can edit anything, so.
Yeah.
Do you want me to say like the name of your band, or we want me to like shout it out to when I call
Yeah.
you?
I don't know, even if
We're gonna go with Dirty Shine today,
Okay.
so we can pump that
Oh,
stuff
alright.
and
You want me to call it Dirty Sean?
Yeah, yeah.
Mark and Brian. Okay. Okay, guys, here we are with Dirty Shine. We got Brian and Mark. We are over here in our studio in Beechwood, and I'm super excited to have these guys because these guys got talent. I just heard them during a sound check. I was like, holy shit, these guys can play and sing. So let's dig into it and find out where this came from. So we'll start with you, Mark.
Yeah.
So tell me, were you one of those kids that like banged on rubber bands and
Yes.
guitars as a kid?
100% absolutely.
Really?
Yeah.
So tell me, how'd you get into the guitar?
My brother played guitar since I remember. My father played, and I don't know, man. I don't know. Just start playing. Just start picking it up. I mean, how did I start playing? Honestly, I started playing bass because my brother was an excellent guitarist. And I knew I could never, even enter his realm at all.
Really?
So I started doing like bass and drums and everything.
Was it
Other
your
thing-
older brother?
He's
Oh, so you-
9 years old. Yeah.
Okay, so you like looked up to him and you were like, whoa, what's he doing? That's cool. I want to try something, right?
There's no way I could do it. I wasn't even allowed to touch his guitars.
Wow, really? What kind of brother is that?
9 years old. So I played bass and I
Yeah.
played other things, and
So how old were you when you picked up the bass? Roughly.
12 or 13.
Wow. Okay. And that's the trend. That's what I know. All these.
No, I'm
groups-
sorry. I was 10.
10.
We had our first band because my friend Jake knew how to play the drums,
Yeah.
so therefore we had to form a band.
Wow. So 10 years old. You had a
10
band?
years old.
Awesome. It's probably so cool. 'Cause your minds are so innocent. You're probably like,
Terrible.
damn, whatever.
Yeah.
So what kind of music was it? You just got in and started on the bass?
We
or-
were all little headbangers ball,
Oh, sweet.
little wannabe metalheads.
watching like Adam Curry and all that shit.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Adam Curry, yeah.
Yeah.
And
Ricky Rockman.
absolutely.
I'm with you.
Yeah, we were wrestling. We did one show. We did our church talent show.
Damn.
So, yep, I
I
learned,
in church.
I learned "Sunshine Your Love,"
Really?
"Red Rubber Ball," and "People Are Strange."
For 10 years old?
For 10 years old.
Yeah,
we learned
man,
those songs.
that's what's
We learned
up.
those songs.
That's good.
Yeah.
That must have been so fun up there.
I'll be honest though. Everybody else learned the song. I played bass.
Hey, you're up there in it, right?
Yeah.
Why do bass players never get all the credit? Come on, bass is important. No, that's to tell everybody
I
about
know
bass.
it's
They say, oh, I don't know what the bass player do, and I said, no. You want to know what's so important about bass? Well, I'm gonna take the bass out of the song and tell me what you think.
Yeah,
It's like,
exactly.
oh, that's why we have
Yeah,
bass.
yeah.
When you don't hear it,
Yeah.
then you're like, okay.
Absolutely.
All right, so cool. So here you are, 10 years old, playing
Yeah.
bass on stage with a band.
Yeah.
So then what happened?
I don't know. Then what happened?
You started getting, did you start like getting the guitar? We had enough of bass. How do you get the guitar?
No, honestly, I put down music for a long time, like through high school and everything. I picked up the guitar because I had a girlfriend in high school who played guitar,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
there's only so much stuff you can do
Right.
with a
Exactly.
girl in college.
Yeah.
so,
Exactly. Two guitar players.
played guitar,
Okay.
and that was it. That was really it, and that was just kind of it. Learned GCD and kind of off and running, and
Yep.
you know.
Kind of just self-taught, or do you have like
Yeah.
lessons, music theory, and all that? Or
No,
Not much,
No, I mean, as
ain't
much
much
as-
of that around here.
yeah, 40 years of trying to do stuff and
Yeah.
doing stuff and figuring it out, and piano sounds good with these keys, but not those keys.
Right, exactly.
That's the theory that we got.
And that's funny. The common thread I see here, the two most common threads were all like the real good, talented, creative people are. They start when they're young, and most of them don't have lessons.
Yeah,
It's like all the ones that have lessons and start later,
yeah.
they're like in a circle. They're not getting out of that
I
spot.
took a half a lesson when I was 10.
Yeah.
I took a half a lesson, and this older gentleman who was teaching me, he's very, very old school back in the 80s. And,
Yeah.
yeah, it didn't work out. So hour of an hour lesson. That was it. Took some school, some stuff in college, some classes, and,
Yeah.
and just learning from people. I learned from a lot of people. I learned from everything ought to be an experience. Everything ought to be
Exactly.
a positive experience. So you can take what you can from everybody.
And then so you put the guitar away for a while, and you picked it up again. You started any other bands, or how did you get to like where you are today?
Really, no. I jumped. I mean, for me at least, I jumped right into from playing and then going to school to making a career out of it by becoming a Luther, going to Luther school, and then doing that. And I worked for musicians, for a long time before even really thinking about doing it myself.
Yeah.
So you kind of glossed it over the work with musicians.
The work with
part of
musicians?
it. I know you might want to elaborate.
Yeah. So you seem like you put a lot of your life into music. I mean, you work your full-time job, and obviously your spare time, as tough as it is, doing gigs, your spare time, you made it out here, which I really
Well,
appreciate.
everybody does something, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
exactly.
I like to bring up like my best friend since I was a kid. He's a
Yeah.
doctor, and he's a great doctor,
Yeah.
and his great outlook on it was, you chose to do this, I chose to do this. Like if you
Right.
put in the schooling, if you put the 10,000 hours into anything,
Right.
you know,
Exactly.
you become a master of something.
100%. Yeah.
You gotta make a decision when you're at some point. You're like, gotta make a decision, and that's it. Yeah. Ringy.
Yeah, exactly. So whatever you put your time into, wherever
Yeah.
your energy into,
That's
that's
what
what
I-
you're gonna get. You're
That's
right.
what I did. I went down
Exactly,
the avenue of music.
Yeah. No, it's cool.
Yeah.
So tell me about this right here. You want to tell us? So you made this guitar?
I did like that.
So
That's what I do, man. That's
what's it like making a guitar? Is it like something that you just buy?
It's a lot of dust.
Is
There's
it
a lot
you
of
buy
dust
a kit
involved.
online and put ABC together, or is it kind of like
Um,
engineering sound?
It's 2023. You can absolutely do that. You can absolutely go online and get a kit and assemble it and put it
Yeah.
together.
Well, there's a vast difference between assembling a guitar and
Totally.
taking
And that's
parts.
what I want to hear. I want to hear what's the
That's what I'm
difference
trying
between
to
you
say.
buying like a kit as opposed to you creating your own design. Your
Well,
own
going
style.
out and getting the woods.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. It's like
So you actually did you chop down a tree to make that one, or
no, just
okay?
kind of bent it,
Okay.
pushed it over.
So you got the
I work it out. I work brute force.
So you got the
I'm okay.
tree, and then where'd you get the strength from the horse?
Build myself.
It's like all free shit here. Buy nothing, right?
No, he's built me guitars.
Oh, really?
Yeah, hey, I have this. I want to do this thing,
Yeah.
and then all of a sudden, here I got some mahogany, and here's a body.
Yeah.
I broke the headstock on the guitar completely off, and just gave it to him, and it came back better than it went out.
Yeah.
So there's a little magic to that too, because you can, because I can go to Home Depot and get all the things to paint my bathroom,
Right.
and I'm gonna screw it up because I'm not good at it.
Well, that's again, but that's the same thing though. Like it's that's why you hire a painter though.
Right. So if you don't mind, like, tell me the whole process from making a guitar. Do you have a vision in your head? How does it start?
Well, usually, I mean, and look, to be fair, like
Yeah.
I built about 60 instruments in my life.
Holy shit.
I've done more than I'm just under 10,000 repairs in 22 years.
Wow.
So repairs, like I came out of school
Yeah.
completely gung ho to build and like be
Yeah.
an artist, and that's kind of why I
Yeah.
went that way. Was
Yeah.
growing up as an artist, but repairs pays the bills.
Yeah.
So as much as building is great, send me your repairs because
So
I like
all
paying
right.
my mortgage.
So before we get back to that really cool, now my mind's racing. So like repairs. Have you ever got some crazy thing? You're like, I can't fix this. And like get a new
I actually
one.
got one just
Did you
2
really?
weeks ago. Yeah, I got it. So it's a cool story. $9,000 custom built guitar that this guy fell on. Unfortunately, he just
Yeah.
fell on top and crushed
Mm.
it.
Yeah.
And he brought it in. I was like, there's nothing I can do. I mean,
Acoustic.
yeah, nylon string, but custom.
Shit, actually go up to that much? 9,000 for acoustic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
Man, what kind of you need that? Fucking wood. Somebody's
It's
the
not-
wood.
it's-
Well, there's
it's-
hours
what makes
too.
it
There's
guitar
hours.
valuable?
What makes it
There's
sound
hours
like
valuable too,
who
yeah.
builds it, how fine.
Okay,
is
other
it?
than like Elvis stringing it. I mean,
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
what
yeah,
makes it so valuable?
that would make it extremely valuable. Really, it was like everything, man. A lot is in the name brand, right? So like
Okay.
this particular one was handcrafted by a small builder
wow.
who commands
Mhm.
upwards of $10,000-$20,000 for an instrument. So,
Holy shit. Damn. That's a good fucking business. Make a couple guitars, man. Shit.
You gotta get there. Though.
Yeah.
It's a lot of toiling.
If your guitar can be
You build a
worth
few
around
hundred.
$10,000,
Right.
sit at home in your basement. There you go.
Exactly. Exactly.
You're
That's the
good.
thing. So when I graduated or when I was in school, you know, that's one of our headmasters said to us, you know, if you do it right,
Yeah.
in 20 years, like we were just finishing our
Yeah.
first acoustic that we built for
Yeah.
the curriculum, and he goes, you know, if
Yeah.
you do it right, in 20 years, you're gonna have 30 guitars in your closet, and this
Yeah.
one that you guys are all like super like pining over,
Yeah.
it's not gonna matter to you as much as it is. And I just gave my first that one that I built in school. I just gave it to my daughter. It's her
Wow.
first acoustic guitar.
But so again, that's what makes a guitar valuable. That's where I'm lost.
Well, you
As
know,
opposed to like going to like a pawn shop and buy one for 150 to 9,000. What's the difference?
brother, you're preaching now. Now we're talking. Now we're talking about the industry.
So what's going on here?
You know, like everything, man. Why is a Jordan 1 $400 sometimes? You know what? You know,
So it's the brand you're saying.
it's the brand, and it's the this, and it's the
Okay.
that, and who
Okay.
wants it? How many people want? You know.
Okay. So it's probably the quantity, the brand. Like they make a limited amount of
A
cars.
lot of it, yeah. And then, you know,
Okay.
when we're talking about custom built stuff too, like,
Yeah.
we're talking about a one-off stuff. Like that
Yeah.
one that we're talking about, 9,000. Like
Yeah.
again,
Yeah.
you know, that was built for him.
Okay.
You know.
Yeah.
So like a lot of stuff, when I build stuff, like
Yeah.
Dave comes to me and says,
Yeah.
"Hey Mark, I need you to build me a rosewood back
Yeah.
and side Sitka spruce grand concert,
Yeah.
24.9 scale inch at
Wow.
board." You know, so it's like I'm building one for you.
Right.
Right. So
Custom
that's